I mean, I never really 100% felt like the other girls. You know, I had different interests from them. I acted differently from them, and I felt like I even looked differently from them. I had some body image issues. I started developing at a really young age. I was around 8 or 9, just going into fourth grade when my breasts started to visibly develop, and I had to start wearing bras. And that was a really difficult thing for me to adjust to, especially at a young age. Um, I grew up with older sisters, so sometimes I would see them watching shows, or like they would have magazines around that were very like, I would often talk about things like relationships, or having having how you look. And so from a very young age, I was very cognizant of things like that. And I often felt like I just couldn't match up to these images that I would see in the media. And social media was really exacerbating that, especially on Instagram, where there's a lot of images of girls wearing a lot of makeup, wearing bikinis, in very sexualized poses and in situations. And on one hand, I didn't really want to be like that, but it was also like, if that's what being a girl is supposed to be like, why aren't I like that? I just don't think I match up to other women. And I mean, I thought that all being a woman had to offer was just hardship, because that was all that I was taught. I would always hear about how terrible periods are, how scary the possibility of getting pregnant and then actually being pregnant, and then how painful childbirth is, and then how scary menopause is, and other girls' accounts of being sexually abused or assaulted or stalked growing up. And it got to the point that I was like, well, is something like that going to happen to me when I'm an adult? Is this all that being a woman chalks up to? If it is, then I don't want any part of that.
It's a pretty bum deal if that is all it is. And why would anyone want part of that?
I thought it was.